I think over the last 10 years there's been a lot of great things that have happened. I think over the next 5 years we'll see a lot more great things happen. I think more and more manufacturers are partnering up with more and more educators, and the more people that we have talking together, the more perspectives we have, the more, as long as we listen to each other, the more innovation that's going to come from it. And I just see this continuing to grow over the next 5 years. Things, like this Get Real Math video project, I would have never thought it would have gone as far as it did, but it has, and it all stemmed from just one teacher asking a question, asking us to help her answer a question of when am I ever going to use this? And from that question, because we're willing to listen, it really has propelled now into these Get Real Math videos. And I think there's going to be more examples of that, and you're going to see more and more manufacturers working together with educators on projects on all sorts of different fronts.
So Project Grill is a program to get students involved in manufacturing. Our company is unique at Masters Gallery that we directly involve the students into our facility. They come, they work with us, they build with us, they design with us, they go through all these aspects of the project together at the facility. So they're working in a live shop with live maintenance guys, and they're seeing what their true career path could be working as a manufacturing facility.
Started a couple years ago with a pretty basic interaction between myself and a tech ed teacher, and we said, he needed some help putting together a Project Grill. And he called us up and said, hey, you're a big employer in town, we need some metal and we need some engineering support, and we helped him. And the project generated a really great little grill that can be pulled behind a truck and can be used at community events around the city. And that worked itself into Ripon High School is building a new combined high school and middle school. And in that new space is a brand new technology laboratory. And they came to us and said, hey, what would you like to see in this space? So we have a process at good lean manufacturing companies like ours called Kaizen. And Kaizen is an event where you sit down with shareholders and stakeholders and you figure out in that couple days what's the best outcome you can put together. So we did. For 3 days we sat together and we basically put together the floor plan of what that new space was going to look like. And during that we recognized that in order to fill the space with the best stuff, that Ripon was going to need some help financially. So that's where Alliance Laundry came in with a $100,000 donation, and we're going to help outfit that new space with new technology. And the goal there is to give that student a better experience.
I think there's a lot of value with manufacturers when they're working with education. The biggest one, I think, is the community relations that is developed with the program and working with education. It gets your name out in the community in a positive light, and it's a good reflection back on the organization or the industry. And as far as the education end, I think it's a good opportunity. The Youth Apprenticeship Program is a good opportunity for the students to get out of the traditional high school setting and get out in the real world, real manufacturing business, and get some real life work experience. So I think it's a good connection between education and industry, and I think it's just a good thing for both parties to get involved in. And as far as an industry, you get some helping hands from some eager students that want to help out any way they can. And it's just a good opportunity to get a look at employees for possible future employment. And it just works out well, I think, on both ends.
Another project that we've taken on is we developed a process with the Denmark High School, and it was a project to help them solve one of our manufacturing assembly issues that we had. And the students did an awesome job designing and building an assembly fixture for us. From our perspective, it gave us another set of eyes looking at a problem, and for the students' perspective, it really gave them some marketable skills to take with them. They had to solve problems, they had to work as a team, and the kids did a really great job of putting together a solution that we implemented on the shop floor and we're using today. So it was really, again, a win for the students, and it was a win for KI.
Northeast Wisconsin has a great deal of enthusiastic, very knowledgeable educators. We as manufacturers need to give them the tools so they can produce the next generation of highly skilled workers.